Yeah, okay. Right. Well, we're back again for the, like, 5th time after a crash at this point. I just don't know what to say. I really don't. It's getting a bit absurd, frankly. There's just literally no traceable way to figure out what the hell is going on. So, yeah. I'm a bit unhappy, to say the least. Literally nothing I can trace reminds me what's happening. Actually, I need to load a quick save here. An autosave, rather. Which one would it be? 4211, 4224. Yeah, okay. I've checked in many other places what this issue could be, and it seems to be literally only Daybreak. And something with OBS at the same time. Like, I've tried if it's an OBS issue, I've tried if it's a Daybreak issue by itself. Neither turns out to be the case. So it is something about how the two are interacting with my PC and destroying it, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, if this stream goes down again, I've planned for 4 hours, but that was 22 minutes in. And if it's gonna keep being this insane and random, I don't think there's really a point in continuing today. And I will... If we get another one in short order, I think I'll just go back to recording for this series. I don't know what's happened. There's something that's happened somewhere at some point after I started this playthrough that's just fucked it. Which is really unfortunate. I've been enjoying streaming it quite a bit. Well, we'll repeat part of this scene again. Let's just skip forwards a bit. It is interesting, though, that they are mentioning the character that we had an optional discussion with and wasn't related to anything at all. Yeah, we've discussed this ferry. It's not happening. Aaron is absolutely going to come there in his free time. Being introduced to it was a terrible, terrible thing. She's just reconsidering a lot of things in life, considering her father is the president, and knows about its existence 100%, right? So she's got to come to understanding that her father is, you know, handling things as he is, and letting that live there. Yeah, I restarted. I briefly discussed that I'm probably gonna see how this goes for now. It was mainly just discussion of how the crashes are going and what my plans are, so it's nothing serious. If it crashes again this time, I've tried everything to figure out what it is. I'm probably just gonna go back to recording despite having liked streaming so much for now, because it's just something with Daybreak and streaming it. I don't know what it is. It's no other game I've tried. It's not Daybreak by itself, it is specifically streaming it. So, I don't know. Anyway, going back to the game. You weren't getting that carried away, Ferry. You were just having a bit of fun. Which is a bit weird, honestly, when you consider the fact she's like 12 and that is an underground den of villainy. But, having fun is having fun. There's a major opportunity coming up. Was it Basel? What would she be talking about? It wouldn't be anything with Ren, would it?
Our information did not lead us astray, I see.
Wait a minute, what? I know the voice. What the fuck is he doing here?
It's good to see you all, my friends.
Hello, Mr. Middle Eastern Olivier. Good to see you. Where the fuck have you come from? I was not expecting to continue showing up in this game, really. I thought he'd be getting the fuck out for now. I'm in, though. I really did enjoy him, and I'd like to see more of him. And he's
Correct.
with, of course he is. Of course he's with Renee.
His Highness and I have something to discuss with you. Please, climb in.
Let's go. This should be fun. It's not that spacious. You guys are a bit cramped right now, it looks like. I mean, there's a lot of room to move up. He is using a very, you know, budget fan that he's had to modify himself. It is a good part. It lets us have more characters. So I'm very happy, Sharid. You've just done nothing but good for us. Yeah, honestly, the moment he said goodbye, I was like, here's a parting gift. I'm like, okay, I'll see you either at the end of the game or Daybreak 2. And then he just shows up within the same chapter, like, hi, you thought I was gone? No. I'm here to be a major character. Yeah, Mr. Gramhart himself, also known as Arnies's father, right? This should be a voice scene, though. The fact it's not is insane. Yeah, it's time to be told why we're going to Basel.
I'm sure you do. We invited you here in the hopes of hiring you. This is a joint request from Elsheim and the CID.
Okay. Why both of them, and why Basel if that's the case?
The short of it is, we'd like you to go on another trip for us, to the home of the Verne Company, the city of Basel in the southwest.
Okay.
If you could take a look at the
though?
screen.
Why would they have this interest?
Basel is an industrial city that is home to both the Verne Group's HQ and the Basel Institute of Science.
Well, technically it makes sense that it's an industrial city. It really didn't look
Its
like
artisanal district dates back to the Middle Ages, and it is surrounded by an abundance of nature. Our problem is that as of late, the city's orbital network has become unstable. In addition, suspicious individuals have been sighted leaving and entering the city.
Why does Elsheim care? I get why the CID would care, but why Elsheim? I mean, he seemed to be under a decent degree of stress. Not having a good time, that's for sure. Don't remember the details anymore, it was a bit too long ago, but it didn't seem villainous, right? Ah, okay, well there you go. That's why they care. It's their shares. They're worried about their shares. It makes some sense, and it's fair enough, honestly. Yeah, her simulation thing, her battle simulation. That's nonsense. What? Like 90% of the time, Bracer Guild requests have no, and I do mean no casualties at all. They don't care how... What? That's a very nonsense thing to say, Sharid. I don't know in what world you're living. Of course, they investigated deeper, which could be bad for you, but that's a very different issue. It supposedly is a fact. Because he's really trusted us many a time. Two national projects, okay, Zypher, and something more interesting. A national secret, right. Classified. You know we are going to find out because we're investigating, right, Renee? It feels a bit weird to keep it classified. Probably related to Graham Hart's plan with Ouroboros and everything, but who knows? Aaron accepting, despite it sounding fishy like that, is actually a bit surprising. Yeah, it's always our job. An interesting party. The Valis Investment Bank, which is Marduk. Okay, Marduk is a fucking massive player. Marduk is planning some extreme shit for the endgame of this series. Where they've come from out of nowhere, I have no idea though. They have literally spawned out of nowhere and gone, hey, we're gonna be relevant from now on. We're gonna do some major things in the world. Wonder where we came from? Guess you're gonna have to find out. Okay. I think it's a bit more than the Central Eastern Turf War because it's so directly related to Marduk, which is definitely not Central Eastern. Yeah, that's about right. We're doing bracer work, but not for braces. Again! Except it's a bit more political, I guess. And getting a Rosette in, okay, you know what? That's actually pretty smart, because she does have the Valis connection and Marduk. For 3 days. Is that longer than... No, I think that's about the same length as usual. Yeah, it's all about Agnes. Van looking right at her. Qatar. Okay, that's probably gonna create some interesting things if that's what it's based on, Valis. Right. Guys, it's time to discuss. I really would be surprised, considering it's not even exactly Marduk itself. Almata's definitely involved, though, considering, you know, Genesis and all that shit. Does it sound fun? They're just going on a trip that they get to choose. It just seems like a pretty standard private school, you know, type thing. Next Thursday, what day is it today? Because that could be a while away, Rosette. You can't just go like, oh, you know, it times perfectly. That still kind of hurts. You know, I don't think she likes being treated like a student in this group, which is a bit fun, honestly. It goes against her character archetype quite a bit. Really does. There are definitely a lot of characters in this game who, and organizations in this game who feel like they could be villains of any other game, and it's just like, no, Marduk's fine. Don't think about them right now. We're dealing with Almata. And Engadin. What the fuck? Engadon, maybe, is how it's pronounced? Walnuts and honey nougat. You know, that seems pretty good, actually. Okay, well, you know. Okay, so Rosette actually perfectly noticed the fact that it was glowing. That's interesting. She's the first person to actually observe that. Which is actually interesting. Again, it goes into the thing, like, what's happening with her? Is she a damn robot? We'll have to find out. Yeah, I mean, now we're forced to go, right? It's Genesis time. No getting out of this one. Good night indeed. I'm excited though for Basel. Basel looked really cool. And I'm always in for one more of these industrial science towns. Is she looking brighter? She's looking a lot less bright to me. Okay, yes, bonding. Who do we have as an option? Fairy, Yume, Unknown, and Sharid. Interesting. Very interesting. Doesn't even have connection levels. Do I recognize this haircut? No, I don't. A street musician, though. I mean, of course, there's two options immediately. How many? We have 3 choices. I think I'm gonna skip Fairy. I want to do Yume again. I want to do Sharid, because I quite like Sharid. And I want to see what the fuck is happening here. She just wants to get some drinks, apparently. So, we're probably gonna skip that one. Oh, we didn't give this to her. Here you go.
You sure know how to make a girl happy.
There you go, Ren. Enjoy your locket. Right, where can we go today? A lot of places. A lot of places. There is a quest again. So this is going to be a decently long exploration. Let's see how that goes and hope that we don't crash. Right, guys, how's life at home? Enjoying yourselves? I do believe this place is more occupied than it was last time, yeah. We sure are. But, you know, night missions are van solo, so you cannot come.
Well...
Cool. We've already done all the missions here, so we don't need to look at that. Yeah, Tyrell is the cinema. I forgot. They did that last time too, didn't they? A letter? Didn't they disown you, Fairy? I don't think they need to know how you're doing. I feel like it's actually sort of like completely ignoring what they did. But I think that's really funny. They disown her and she's like, yeah, I'm just going to tell them how I'm doing. I'm sure they'll want to know. The innocence of Fairy compared with her violent background is just comedy gold. Don't write about that. They're going to try and murder us for revealing it to you. Don't tell them. Oh god, well shit. We're going to get a very strong and stern letter from her father in a moment. And we're going to get some rather big amounts of stress from that. Hello, Mr. Cat. Etoile. How's the gang? Nope, he still doesn't like us. Well, not much you can do about that. Can't all be the SSS and their resident cat. Hello, Natalia, you're just sitting here today. Enjoyed a movie? Okay. And now she's eating steak. Your least favorite character in the game is introduced in this chapter. Oh boy. Now that's exciting in a very bad way. I can't wait for Angelica 2. Okay, Paulette, what's happening? Okay, we're doing what the fuck is the story called? I know the story. I just forgot the name. Mummy's a really scary wolf. Okay. More like Divine Van? You got some interest in Paulette here? Is it not just Aaron? You are absolutely going to be joining this in a moment, Van. You have a hangout session. Okay, you may, sure. Beat those wolves the fuck up. Victor. His back is hurting. Well, you know, maybe we should help him. You know, we really should. That is quite a while, Victor. She's like 5, dude. That's gonna be like another 12 years. Ooh, similar to Aurelia. Interesting. The little ninny. Okay. Jin, you're really a fucked up woman. I really enjoy how rude she is to literally everyone. It's not just Van, she just doesn't like people. Oh, back in my day type characters, great. Walk to Vantail, I don't think we've ever heard of that place. Okay, madam. Sure, whatever you say. It's not like we go literally across the entire city nearly every day. Oh, what are you guys doing in here? Oh yeah, I guess they all live together now, so like, what are we gonna eat? Gin drinking gin? I mean, it's like Van of his van, she has to.
Well...
I don't know if that's gonna be a thing at your age, guys, but sure. When you're like 12, you haven't really hit puberty to be differentiated like that. But sure, yeah, he's stronger than you. Okay, Harry, sure. Mark. Looking at the Quincy stuff, you know, Quincy's quite popular, you know. Great for orphans. So probably not great for him, but you know what I mean. Have some. Okay, Mark. Mark is subtly and accidentally shipping the two of them. So, see, Brenda, technically, he did get an incident, but now he's going to quit, so it's good. He's about to come back and be like, hey, Mom, I'm sorry, I love you, you know, and then it'll be all rainbows and sunshine. That's gonna be great. Curtis. Okay, so he's still fucking up his exams, and now he's getting depressed, and he can't stand at home because his parents hate him, and they hate each other, and now they're taking it out on him. It's great. Fair enough, Curtis. Why are you trying so hard? Your parents are dicks. Raymond, how's life? Jess is still being a very yearning romantic. Interesting though, why is he asking him to draw it? Does he care this much? Jess, what's happening, man? Why? Do you just want it to be him because you love him? What? Surely there's a bit more there. Vending machine, nothing new? Nothing new. Alright, well, how's the church doing? And the lag central area of the game? Here we go. Miria. Interesting. Is this another setup for a quest where we teach kids in Sunday school? It probably is. I love those quests while hating them a lot, because some of the questions can be fucked up, and sometimes the questions can be the easiest on the planet Earth. Very mysterious he is, uh-huh. I'm not sure he's mysterious, he's just a bit strange in how his appearance and personality don't match at all. Chris, hello. Yeah, there's definitely some obvious setups for quests in this game, and I like it. It does give you an idea of what's coming next, especially when you're so immersed in the series that you know the type of quests they make. She'll get there, she'll get there. The new Kitty engine updates. What? The fuck do you mean? Is this
know what
something
you
that
want?
Ren's been working on? What the fuck is the kitty engine? Also, give me my 540
I hope
mirror,
to see you
thanks.
again. Do you know
Yeah,
what? I hope to
yeah,
see you
bye-bye.
again.
Rebecca. She likes the internet. Grace. You know, you can go ask the author
Ask me
potentially
anything.
in this world.
Really?
Just go outside. It's not that bad. It's pretty hard for you, but still, you could try it. Do I need any of these right now? I don't think so. We'll leave that be.
Come again.
Actually,
if
maybe
you
I
want.
can modify an augment. That might be smart.
Um,
I don't think I can. But let's see. Can we open another Anya socket? Nope. We definitely need a shit ton more.
it's
Never
okay.
mind.
Hope
Bye bye.
see you again soon.
Time to go to the bickering family and then the hot springs. Right. Very healthy way of thinking about things, you two. She doesn't want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to her. Great. Roman? Sure.